Hello everybody, and today we're talking about how Jeremy uploaded this passive aggressive video on Koneko, just basically kind of exposing him and canceling him, going as far to say he should be kind of terminated off the website instead of a passive aggressive way because he's ruining people's mental health, and just a ton of other false information. Basically disguised this video as a guide to be like Koneko and reach 1 million subscribers, tearing people down as he says. But why did Jeremy make this video in the first place? There was really no need to. Well, basically I think Jeremy blames Koneko somewhat for his channel decreasing in popularity. Like, for instance, if you check his social blade, which is a way to track people's growth on YouTube, I'm not a huge number person. I don't really care if your channel is quote unquote dying or not, but just taking this into consideration, Jeremy has been losing subscribers for a while now, and it's what we call bleeding because he's losing more subscribers than he's gaining over time. Not only that, but his channel views are down 50%, so I think that's why he made the video on Koneko. Now, the video he uploaded is actually titled How Koneko Became the King of Roblox, and we're just going to be taking a look at the video, disproving all Jeremy's points in it. I'm going to try to cut out a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff, because obviously he does do filler to get to 8 minutes, so we can get as much money as possible from this video. Of course, there's nothing wrong with making your video 8 minutes or anything like that, or filling it, but that's pretty much the only reason he did, was to just make more money. Let's go and get into the video.
Now, everyone knows that Konekokitten is a commentary-based channel, and this is not a new trend on YouTube, but for Roblox as a whole, it's a very new growth development.
Now, Jeremy just said that Roblox commentary is a very new development. Now, I beg to differ. If you guys already know, Nathrix was actually the first channel to start doing Roblox commentary. Now, his channel was created in 2015, giving it some slack because obviously he didn't start off doing Roblox commentary. I would say he started Roblox commentary in 2017, meaning that it's not new at all. It's been going on for 3 years. In general, commentary has been going on for 4 years, so I feel like Roblox commentary isn't new at all, and it's been here for a long time.
How does he do this? Well, he basically takes trending topics in the Roblox community and he makes a video explaining them. He's made videos on me, on Albert, a lot of big YouTubers such as Russo and other people. Effectively, we've seen this done on a whole bigger level with Drama Alert, which isn't the best channel ever. A lot of people aren't too happy with this channel. It's not the best example of a good commentary channel, but I mean, it's growing really well.
Comparing Drama Alert to Koneko's channel is like comparing apples and oranges. Sure, they're both fruits, but everything else about them is pretty much different. Like, for instance, Drama Alert has done so many horrible things that Koneko would never even dream of doing. So please, never compare or put them inside the same category, because the difference between them is so enormous. The only thing that's the same is they're technically both commentary channels.
Now, a person by the name of Leafy actually popularized this trend, but he recently got banned off YouTube, and I'm going to explain why this is a bit of a concern for Koneko. I would say Koneko's biggest platform of involvement is Twitter. This is where he finds all his news and all his things to talk about. He's always active on Twitter, tweeting many times a day. He just tweeted as he hits a mill that I had not a lot before this whole YouTube gig, and it's turned my life around pretty hard. Where it becomes a really big gray area is Koneko is obviously a big fan of Leafy, who just got fully banned off.
Now, is Koneko a huge fan of Leafy? I don't know, but I highly doubt it, considering how Koneko and Leafy have completely different views. Leafy says the N-word on a daily. Koneko would never even dream of doing that. You know, it's just completely different. They have different point of views on everything, really, and the only thing that's pretty much the same is the commentary community and how they both upload commentary videos.
YouTube, I invest in stocks. This was only added here recently. I talked to Konekokitten a lot, by the way. He's made quite a lot of videos on me, as well as other YouTubers, and I don't really mind, but let's talk about this. So I invest in stocks. Leafy is here. Keemstar also claimed in the podcast that Leafy took 2 mil of his YouTube earnings to invest in the stock market. Right before Leafy is here got banned very recently off YouTube, he was encouraging his viewers to learn about stocks and teaching them about that, and that is exactly what Koneko has recently started doing.
Even if you don't know Koneko, you probably know that he invests in stocks. Now, he's been doing this for a while now. There's even proof of him doing it inside of the past, saying it was to cover his medical bills, and also that it doesn't really matter if YouTube holds up his paycheck because he has stocks also, which is a good idea for YouTubers to have as a backup plan if YouTube just decides to not pay you this month, because that's something it does for some reason. But yeah, there's proof of him doing it a while ago. He probably even has proof of his own. I'm pretty sure it was inside of his new video talking about this, but yeah, he obviously didn't just start doing stocks as soon as Leafy encouraged it, and Leafy did not tell everybody to have to do stocks. He just gave advice, and the advice that he gave wasn't even really how to start at all.
So there is no hiding here that Konekokitten started his channel with a major influence from LeafyIsHere, who started this commentary trend, and Koneko applied it to Roblox. The slightly less favorable side of this is Koneko will speak out a lot about YouTubers, or other YouTubers doing things such as Cole. He made a lot of videos on Cole, and Cole disappeared forever. I think when someone's obviously dealing with a lot of mental health, it's not very good to put them in the spotlight like this, and he seems to have applied this to a lot of people over time.
As you see right there, Jeremy actually kind of blames Konekokitten for having a part in why Cora left. Now, did he have a part? Probably not. I don't think so at all. Mainly, it was just Dennis and all of Cora's friends that held him accountable, and that's why he left, because he was too stubborn to apologize, even though he knows what he was doing was truly wrong, because that girl that he did that to got sent death threats, got harassed, and it's just like so sad. And Konekokitten had little to no effect on why Cora left. All these videos didn't really affect Coral in the sense of why he left.
Most prolifically, this is Albert, aka Flamingo. He has made tireless amounts of videos talking about Flamingo as well as other YouTubers like we mentioned. This allows people to familiarize themselves with Koneko because they know Albert, they know Flamingo, and him having a relationship with Albert is very important in growing his channel.
Now, right here, he says he's kind of like milking Flamingo. Now, I don't think there's even a problem with making videos on Flamingo, etc. I have said in the past, and I will continue to do so because why not? There's literally no point in not doing it because Flamingo doesn't care at all. Actually, Flamingo kind of likes some of Konekokitten's videos. It's also really like weird that Jeremy says he tirelessly makes videos on Flamingo when he's only uploaded 7 instead of an entire year, considering how Konekokitten uploads every single day. So out of 365 videos Konekokitten made, only 7 videos were about Flamingo, and people are saying he tirelessly makes videos on Flamingo. That just makes no sense.
But how did someone that's obviously not putting a lot of effort into their whole aesthetic grow so fast in Roblox?
As you can see from right there, he takes like these little jabs at Koneko, like, oh, you have no effort inside of your content. This dude makes a video every single day, and my videos take me on average about 4 hours or 3 hours to make, right? So that's like 4 hours every single day that Konekokitten spends making videos, which is not effortless. Like, doing this every single day is definitely tiring. It's an entire part-time job, including working on the weekends.
This is his 1 million sub video. You can see he doesn't look that happy. He more looks like he's probably carrying a lot of...
Hands down, worst point inside of Jeremy's video. Like, at this point, he's at least a gaming troll, because... Looks sad inside of his video? Are you kidding me? Of course he's sad inside of his video. He talks about how 2 people passed away that can't celebrate with him that he hit 1 million subscribers. He also talks about how he was brought up and had to work a minimum wage job at Subway and dropped out of high school and couldn't afford to pay his rent, etc. for a long time. So, you just saying he looks sad? I mean, like, of course he's sad. He can't spend it with the people he wants to spend it with because they're sadly gone. It's just insensitive and just sad, really, that you have to make this point against him because you have no other points.
Guilt. We've seen how he's made tons of videos on Cole, other YouTubers, Flamingo. He's made videos on me. I agree with maybe 2 or 3 of these. There's around 6 of them. Each time he wouldn't reach out to me, he would just go ahead and take a little bit of evidence and make a whole video about it. I think in retrospect, it's best to get both sides of the story first. And a lot of these is like, Adopt Me might get sued by Jeremy. I never said that in my life.
Here we have a point that can be easily and so easily disapproved. Like, I have this screenshot right here. It says, to all my Adopt Me YouTuber friends and peers, I respect you all, and you should have to change your views on Adopt Me. I was in the wrong several times, but I never would put my career on the line for drama. We are getting this reviewed in a legal sense. What do you think getting this reviewed in a legal sense means? It means you're thinking of suing Adopt Me, which you didn't actually end up doing, but of course, you said it. You even said you're looking into a defamation of character claim. Like, you said you were going to basically sue them.
Albert was exposed for racism and saying some bad things, and he apologized on Twitter. I said some bad things on Twitter. I apologized on Twitter, but my apology was not accepted by Koneko.
Okay, so that's the last thing I'm going to go ahead and talk about because I feel like it's the most easiest to disprove. So, of course, his apology wasn't accepted by Konekokitten, but Flamingo's apology was accepted. It's because your apology wasn't good enough. Not every apology is equal. If you apologize for something and you continue doing it afterward, like you did, Jeremy, then your apology is not going to be accepted. If you're like Flamingo and apologize for something you did years ago when you were like 18, then of course your apology is going to be like accepted. It just makes no sense, and Jeremy's in the wrong here for making this video in the first place, and it just shows how little Jeremy has improved and how much we should not accept his apology. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please just gonna like the video and subscribe with notifications on for more. Follow me on Twitter for updates like this instantly. Join my Discord down below, like the video, and comment down below your opinion. Do you believe Jeremy or do you not like Jeremy because of this video and think he was wrong? And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video and goodbye.